hungry travelers? Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're back in Savannah. And today we're going to talk about some of my favorite things to eat when I come to Savannah. And this is a video I don't usually do, where I actually talk about what I like to order at specific restaurants around the city. But Savannah, we've been coming here for years, so I've got my go-tos. And one thing I gotta say, for my list, realize that restaurants come and go here in Savannah, but there's some old favorites. So I try to focus on more of the old favorite standby places instead of the newest things that come and go in the night. But don't worry, no matter where you eat in Savannah, you're gonna have fantastic food. And for me, when I come to Savannah, the first place we all wanna go to is Wiley's Barbecue out on Wilmington Island. And Wiley's, I mean, I know you're thinking, Mark, you have all these restaurants in downtown. Why are you starting at the island? Well, it's where I like to go first. And Wiley's has amazing pulled pork, but honestly, any of the barbecue you get there is gonna be wonderful. The sides as well. I mean, when we come here, we bring friends, we take them to Wiley's. So that's my first place I go. Wiley's Barbecue, get the pulled pork when you're there. Now, if you're in town and you're looking for a little appetizer, Jocelyn and my favorite appetizer here in Savannah, you go to 45 Bistro on Broughton, okay? And they have beef carpaccio for a starter. Oh my God, it's so good with the fried capers on top. Oh, it's amazing. Like, even just going for a drink, get that as an appetizer. You can go someplace else, although their food is really good anyway. Honestly, that beef carpaccio at 45 Bistro is a must-have when you come here to Savannah. Now, my next treat I have for you is if you're gonna be coming and you wanna have some more of those, what people think of more fried fun when you come here, my favorite kind of fried-ish kind of food is if you get an oyster po' boy from Tubby's Tank House. Now, Tubby's, you can go to the one on River Street if you want. We actually used to live out by the one in Thunderbolt, and we go out there on a Friday night with the live music and all the fun, and you get this sandwich, okay? It's a po' boy, so like a baguette sandwich, you know, cut down the middle, and they'll have the fried oysters in there and the remoulade on there. Oh my God, that is one of my favorite things. We used to come here for my birthday. I'll go to Tubby's to have their oyster po' boy because it was that good. So that's another thing you could get. If you're looking for something a little fried, we have that for you. Now, next on my list is actually what we had yesterday for lunch, and that is Sisters of the New South. If you want to have the old meat and threes, but like soul food meat and threes with really great fried chicken or grilled chicken or ribs, or there's so many great foods that are there, and all the sides you've ever wanted ever, Sisters of the New South on Skidaway is a must. And what's cool is you can get it as a takeaway. They'll fill it up for you. You can take it home, and it stays very, very well, so you can bring it back to your apartment rental or wherever. But yeah, Sisters of the New South, fantastic soul food. And for the meat and threes, we get the meat, the three sides, you want to have that. Also, get their desserts. Well worth it. Now, if you're coming here with your kids, they're probably going to want to have pizza eventually. And if you're going to be at City Market and with your kids, you'll probably go by City Market. You got Vinny Van Go Go's, which is a good pizzeria there. It's like the thin pizza with the big slices. You can get it by the slice, but if you go with the family, get the whole pizza. I mean, it's actually good pizza when you're there. And City Market's probably a place as a tourist family you're going to hit up. So Vinny Van Go Go's for a slice, you can't go wrong. Now, speaking of kids, one of the things my kids love to do when we come here is actually go to the Pirate's House. And when you go to the Pirate's House, yes, they'll have fun stuff for the kids, but they have Chatham Artillery Punch, which is an adult beverage, which packs a punch, if you know what I mean, but it's actually really sweet and really good. But if you go there, you want to get the honey pecan fried chicken. That is one of the things my kids get every time we come here, and I get it as well. Every time I come to Savannah, we go to the Pirate's House, we have to have that. Yes, the Pirate's House is kind of a tourist location, tourist restaurant, but the food's so good, you don't care, and especially when it's that honey pecan fried chicken, I don't care. I'm going there to have that. And if you want another like touristy place that shows up a lot, Mrs. Wilkes, if you go there and you want some real Southern food served family style so you're all sharing, that's actually a really good place to go too, especially if you got a nice big family coming, because then you have a lot of stuff you can all share and try different things. Now, when it comes to date night, there's one place that Jocelyn and I like to go. It's called Cotton and Rye. What I love about Cotton and Rye is every time we come, it seems like the menu has changed. So they really do have, I don't know if it's a seasonal menu, but they have a rotating menu of really great food. And no matter what we've had when we come, the food at Cotton and Rye has been good. I know last time I was here, yes, I went for a traditional, shrimp and grits, but my God, it was some of the best shrimp and grits I've had. And it didn't seem like a traditional shrimp and grits. It was just wonderful. And the desserts, also really, really good. So Cotton and Rye can be a nice kind of date location to go to. Now, if you're looking for desserts, I'll be honest with you, I've never found a bad dessert here in Savannah. There's a number of bakeries you can go to get cakes and pies and all kinds of stuff. Restaurants do you really well when you're here, when they finish you off with a fantastic dessert. But I think one of the things that people like to do is actually get the ice cream that's here. And you've got Leopold's ice cream. And yes, the line can be very, very long during the summer. But if you're here in the winter, one of my favorite ice creams to have there is their hot cocoa ice cream. That one's worth getting. If it's not winter and they don't have the hot cocoa ice cream, I get the Savannah Socialite, okay? So those are two ones I recommend from Leopold's, and honestly, that line's really long. So a lot of times I get my Leopold's ice cream at the airport when I fly in because there's a kiosk inside where the gates are and outside before security. So you got multiple chances to have your Leopold's without the line downtown. But there's no line, go get it when you're downtown. It's worth a bite or two. And then I want to finish off with something that finishes a lot of people off. And that is, if you're going out to Tybee Island, go to Tybee Times and get some of their adult slushies. Yes, whether it's a rum runner or whatever, just know you'll get a slushie that's infused with alcohol that will knock you on your butt, okay? But it's one of those things, when we go out there, we're gonna hit the beach for the day. I'm heading up to Tybee Times, bring us back some ice slushies of adult deliciousness, and they're gonna be good. So what are the things you like to eat in Savannah? Name the restaurant and what you order there so other tourists can know where to go to have that great food. And if you want to know more traditional foods of Savannah, go look at our What to Eat in Savannah video that Jocelyn put together. I mean, she lived here for over a decade and comes back 2 or 3 times a year for the last, 10 years too. So we've got all kinds of stuff that she can help you out with knowing what to eat when you come to this beautiful city. Anyway, I'll say bye from here at Forsyth because it's lunchtime, so it's time for me to go grab some grub. Bye from Savannah.